Hey folks, how are you? I gotta make sure I'm on. I gotta make sure I'm ready. Face card on. I think we're good. Let's get it on. What's up, guys? It's the Magician of Tarot here, back with another installment. I hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are great. The second reading of the week. We are talking about who's keeping tabs on you, who's spying on you, who's got the binoculars on, who's being nosy. I'm done. I've already pre-shuffled and blessed 4 piles. Each one of my piles has extra cards, so please forgive me for being long-winded. Please forgive me for being rough, because that's typically what my extra cards mean. It's going to get rough. So buckle your seatbelts, don't shoot the messenger. I come in peace. First pile is going to be the star ANISE right there. Say, twinkle, twinkle, little star, we know the spiel. Second pile is going to be this bay leaf. Say, bitch, we know how you roll. Let's get it in. What's taking you so long? Always attitude. Third pile is going to be the cinnamon stick right there. Say, I just want to take it nice and slow. I'm sorry for singing. Last pile is going to be these two little cardamom seeds. Say, bro, you cannot sing. You need to stop. Attitude today from multiple piles. What is going on? I love you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Love the last part. I love the second part. Love the first part. Peace. What's up, Star Needs? How you doing? Come on in. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about who's keeping tabs on you. Great Spirit, what is going on with pile number 1? Who's keeping tabs on them? You might want to go to pile 3. Spirit is showing me cinnamon stick, if you don't know what pile 3 is. But I have triples out here. I'm missing a deck, so I'm going to use that to clarify. All right, Great Spirit, what is going on with pile 1? Who's keeping tabs on them? This is somebody younger than you, is what I'm getting with the page. The page is known to be immature, is what I'm hearing. Like, he comes with immaturity, but he comes with youth. Somebody wants to give you a message. My pages are messengers, okay? I feel like you see them where they make money, because we have a page of pentacles out here. So I feel like you know somebody from their job, they're younger than you, and they want to give you a message, and that's who's keeping tabs on you right now. I read uprights, reversals, and I count my cards, and I take notes of the first card and the last card. This is a great start to your reading, because this person has something important that he wants to get off his chest, channel message. What's going on here? Lover's card. This is a love reading, okay? They fancy you. They have a crush on you. They want to see what you look like naked. I see this vine intertwined, and they want your body intertwined with them, is what I'm getting here. I also see food out here. I see these grapes. They want to share a meal, or they want you to cook for them. They suspect that, you can cook, or you look like you can cook, or they just want to have a homey type of vibe out here. Now, keep in mind, this is a person that is a bit younger than you, because we started off with a page, so you have to be mindful of the conversation, not being bored or agitated if somebody has a different love language or if somebody has different interests in life. What else we got? We have the World card. A lot of you guys look international, like you travel a lot, or like you are well cultured, is what I'm getting here. I'm also hearing that some of you guys look exotic, like you come from different parts of the world, or your skin complexion just looks luxurious and just like you have a unique sense of air about you, is what I'm getting here with the World card. I feel like they see you travel, or they suspect that you travel, is what I'm getting here with the World card. The World card is all about a successful completion. So they want to complete a cycle of them reminiscing and them having this crush on you, because they want to insert themselves in your vagina or yourself. I see women out here, so take what resonates, guys, but I see this woman, in this hole out here, so I'm getting nothing but sexual energy still. Okay, when y'all have sex, it's going to be like a stampede, or it's going to be really hot and heavy, is what I'm getting here, or wild, is what I wanted to say. Okay, so I see a stampede, literally, and I see this hole out here, and I feel like he just wants to cram himself inside of you. Sorry to be so graphic, but that's just the energy I'm picking up on with this World card out here. Some of you guys are going to get pregnant, because I see this human coming out of this hole or vagina. Some of y'all are going to get pregnant on the first night, so be careful. Wrap it up if you don't want to get pregnant. What else we got? 3 of Swords out here. 3 of Swords talk about heartbreak, but I see a tally going on. I feel like time and time again, this person has disappointed you and broken your heart. I feel like you thought this person was going to approach you, but I feel like, they never amount to their expectations. They know that their heart beats for you, but they don't have the courage to really announce how they feel, is what I'm getting here. So I feel like you were left disappointed. And Spirit is telling me that you weren't the only one disappointed. They were disappointed within themselves because they didn't step up to the plate. They weren't man enough, is what I'm getting here with this page out here. Okay, so you weren't the only one disappointed. You weren't the only one heartbroken when this person neglected you or didn't didn't say, "Hey, I like you." And I'm also seeing Valentine's Day. A lot of you guys are having a sad Valentine's Day because I see all these hearts and the lovers out here because you imagine this person to be your Valentine and this person didn't step up to the plate. And like I said before, he's also thinking about Valentine's Day, how you could have been his and he could have been yours. What else we got? Yeah, I have the Five of Swords out here. I feel like there was distance between the two of you guys because the Five of Swords is all about doing things behind people's back. I'm getting multiple messages here though. I feel like this person saw you outside. There was a glance or eye contact. I feel like there wasn't communication, which is what this reading is all about. Like I said before, the pages are all about messages and sending messages. And I feel like they just looked at you like an enemy almost, because that's what my Five of Swords is: enemies, ill intent, and corruption. I also feel like he wants to keep this relationship behind other people's back. He doesn't want it to be out on the forefront. He wants to keep it a secret, is what I'm getting here. So I don't know how you feel about that, but that's the energy I have here. I have the Eight of Swords out here upright. Now, the Eight of Swords is all about being stuck, but with the Eight of Swords being out here in this context, he wants you all to himself, but I feel like with you guys being in the background or not being his priority or him being ashamed is also what I'm getting here, or not wanting other people to know that you guys are in love, it's going to put you in a tough position. Like, does this person really like me for who I am, or do they like me for my body is what I'm getting here. Let's continue on. Moon card. The moon card talks about deception, lies, illusion, what's done in the dark. I'm appalled on that because that's what we're talking about here. I don't make none of my piles up. And I feel like he wants to keep you behind the scenes. He wants to keep you in the dark, in the shadows. And you're not that type of person, is what I'm getting here. He wants to lead with a lie, is what I'm getting here. But he knows he has lots of emotions, because the moon card talks about emotions. But he also has a lot of fear, is what I'm getting here. And that's why he wants to do things behind people's back. Okay, so I'm hearing y'all nighttime activities are going to be on and popping, but there's a but out here. You are going to feel like he's only using you for your body, but that's just not the case. He's just not equipped to really speak his truth or be a man and say, you know what, I like what I like, and that's okay. I like who I like. And in this reading with the Wheel of Fortune, he has to get rid of some things. I read all my cards individually, and we see this wheel, expelling one person. He has somebody toxic in his life that tells him how to live or tells her how to live. And I see a happy couple out here. This is you and him, but he has to get rid of some things. The Wheel of Fortune is all about a lifestyle change, abundance, wellness. And I feel like you guys can surmount and, excel. And I also see you guys going places with the World card and the Wheel of Fortune. I see you guys going on trips. But he has to get rid of things. He has to dispel the illusions about himself and what he likes and what he's into. I see lots of, for some of you guys, this is a same-sex relationship, because I'm seeing lots of DL and in the closet type of activity out here. And he has to separate himself from society and stop caring about what society thinks, what his family thinks, and all that good stuff. Let's get closing remarks, please, and thank you. High Priestess out here. He wants to keep things in the dark. He wants to keep people ignorant, is what I'm getting here with the High Priestess in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse talks about secrets. Great Spirit, can we get closing remarks for this pile, please? 2 cards for the Page of Pentacles upright. Let's talk about this Page of Pentacles with my duplicates out here. Hangman out here, he just stood there. He was at a stalemate out here. He was stuck, literally, with the hangman out here. Like, you see how stuck he is? He was supposed to send you a message. He was supposed to say, hey, how you doing? I like you a lot. But he didn't do anything. He was enlightened. He was like, okay, this is my moment. But he didn't act. He was stuck. He had cold feet or frozen feet. What else we got? We got the strength card out here. Now, I see lots of frustration and anger with the strength card in reverse because the strength card is all about patience. And I feel like he was beating himself up because he didn't, stand up to himself and to you, is what I'm getting here. He feels weak, is what I'm getting here with the strength card in reverse. So he's beating himself up. Let's talk about the Lover's card out here, upright. Chariot card. Oh, he wants somebody to ride it, or she. Like, this is sexual energy out here. The Chariot card is all about reaching a successful victory. So I see both of you guys reaching the finish line, literally. But it's something about somebody wanting to ride it, or he wants to ride you, or vice versa. I don't know. But the Chariot card is riding to a victory. So take what resonates. Let's talk about this World card. You all look cultured. 5 of Pentacles. This is a 180 right here. While you all look cultured and, out and about and you've seen the world and exotic, he feels like he looks back at where he came from. I feel like where he came from was a struggle and he's not used to somebody like you. The 5 of Pentacles is all about suffering a loss financially, and I feel like his upbringing was not like yours. It was the opposite. I'm sure you guys struggled too, but you guys carry it better. He's still stuck in the struggle. He's still attached to people in the struggle. You guys moved on. You completed that cycle of struggle for some of you guys. Let's talk about this 3 of Swords out here. 10 of Pentacles out here, upright. In reverse. Now, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse talks about family vibes, and I feel like he lives for other people. He has to be loyal to those that are loyal to him, but he has to recognize what's healthy for him is what I'm getting here with the 3 of Swords out here. Now, he's going to eventually break somebody's heart like he's already broken yours once before, and now you think he's not loyal, is what I'm saying here with the dog in reverse, but you have to remember everybody has their own baggage, and he has to unpack his. Let's talk about this 5 of Swords being sneaky. We got the King of Swords. He has to grow the F up, is what I'm getting here with the King of Swords upright. I also have the 6 of Swords out here. The 6 of Swords is all about going from a rough state to a calm state. And I feel like he has to move away from the snakes and from the vipers and from society that control his beliefs. He has to take charge. He has to take control. Let's talk about the Moon card out here. Secrets. 7 of Wands out here. Now, this is actually good. I feel like he wants to create boundaries and wants to create defensive and keeping people out of his business. But I feel like eventually, while you guys get to know each other, his guards will come down and he'll be like, you know what, so what? You're a great person. I love you. I enjoy you. So why fight against it? And I feel like his walls will come crumbling down. People will inquire because the Moon card in reverse for me is putting a spotlight to, someone's shadow side or someone's business. And I feel like he will go on guard and say, you know what, that's none of your business. Let's talk about this Wheel of Fortune. This is y'all out here. 5 of Swords again. And we got the 10 of Swords out here. 5 of Swords. Somebody's going to feel betrayed. Whoever he kicks to the curb is going to feel betrayed, and they're going to feel forgotten about, and they're going to say, oh, you forgot where you came from is what I'm getting here. And somebody's literally going to feel backstabbed with the 10 of Swords out here. So I don't see this being your energy, but once you guys make it to the top, he has to leave some lowlights behind, some people that are corrupt and have ill intent and don't want to really see him happy or hurt. Guys, take what resonates. Please like, share, and subscribe. You got a crush. You got somebody spying, trying to get to know you, trying to love on you. Today, on Valentine's Day. Peace. Hey, what's up, Bailey? Get in here. Let's talk about who's keeping tabs on you, who's spying on you. Great Spirit, what's going on, pal, too? This might be your second reading because we're starting off with duplicates. This flipped over. Whoever's spying on you is somebody you detach from or you cut off. My King of Swords detaches and he cuts people off and he dismisses. And he's very egotistical and entitled. So that's who's keeping tab on you. That's what Spirit wanted me to start off with. We haven't even put the cards out yet. Goodness gracious. So I have duplicates and I have triples out here. You might want to go to pile. This might be your second reading. You also might want to go check out pile 3. But we're starting off with that King of Swords out here in the verse because we already talked about him. So let's talk about him. We have a bully out here. We have somebody. Now, Spirit wants me to show you guys this. I don't know if you are homosexual or not. You don't have to be. But somebody of the same sex misuses their power. And that's who's keeping up with you. Okay? Somebody dismissed you. Somebody cut you off or you cut them off because you recognize that they were entitled. And that's who's keeping tabs on you. They could be a person of authority, because that's what my kings are known to be, person of authority and look out after the kingdom. But I feel like this person has tendencies to be a bully, tendencies to neglect, tendencies to misuse people. Let's continue on. Justice card out here. Now, this is not a good start to your reading because we started off in reverse, and we had 2 reversals, actually. We have a reputation out here with the Justice card out here because the Justice card is all about discerning and being a person of authority. We have nothing but authority out here. This person has something they're scared of because I have to read this upright and reversal. This person is scared to go to jail or to have issues with law. You know, you could take them to HR, you could take them to court, you can sue them for sexual harassment. That's what I see here. So this person has sexual desires for you and they don't know how to go about it professionally, okay? Because these are professional individuals, but here he is in reverse, okay? So he doesn't know how to discern and how to keep it in his pants. This person, like I mentioned before, this could be a same-sex relationship and you probably wouldn't even suspect this person is, you know, in that type of lifestyle. You know, apples and oranges. Let's continue on. 6 of Pentacles. This is somebody that was withholding. The 6 of Pentacles is all about giving, is what I'm getting here. That's all I'm getting. They were withholding. They could have given you money, literally, because this is starting to feel like a workplace environment, to be honest with you, with all this authority out here. I feel like they were withholding. They didn't want to promote you. They didn't want to offer you a position, is what I'm getting here, because they didn't know how to handle their sexual desires, is what I'm getting here. They were entitled. They said they were going to come to me, is what I'm getting here. You cut them off. They cut you off. They neglected you. You said, okay, I'll find better elsewhere. What else you got? Lovers card out here, upright. Now, if they were truthful with what they were into, then it wouldn't be a problem out here, okay? But I feel like because they are so shady, there's an issue out here. They want to mix business with pleasure, is what I'm getting here with the Justice card and the Lovers card. You see how these 2 scales is business and there's pleasure out here. And I feel like they don't know how to discern or separate the 2, okay? Your attraction or their attraction gets in the way, okay? And I'm also getting somebody that could possibly misuse their role. What else we got? Which is why Justice is out here, because they don't want to go to court. They don't want to go to jail. They don't want to be held accountable. What else we got? You got the Tower card in reverse. This is the possibility of a crisis, of an emergency, of things blowing up in their face. The Tower card exposes a lot of things once it crumbles. So they're scared of the actual crumbling, but they're also scared of their reputation being exposed, is what I'm getting here with the Tower card. Now, it hasn't happened yet with the Tower card in reverse, but I feel like this person is dealing with lots of turbulence in their life because they need somebody like you, somebody professional like you, somebody that is good for the job, but I feel like being as though they're so attracted to you, that's what got in the way. They don't know how to separate the 2. What else you got? The Emperor out here. This is a bad boss. I'm just say it because we have royalty out here in reverse. We have people of authority out here in reverse. You have somebody very entitled. they'll come to me is what I keep on hearing with all these reversals out here. You know, they'll never be of grace. They'll never reach out and say, hey, how you doing? Do you need some help? Do you want to learn something? You know, because all they can think about is their sexual desires. All they can think about is misusing people and taking what they feel is rightfully theirs. Ending this reading with the Ace of Swords out here. Now, this is their truth at the end of the reading, and I feel like if they were more truthful with what they were into and how they feel, you wouldn't have so much messiness and so much, you know, shadiness is what I'm getting here. The Ace of Swords talk about truth, clarity, and intuition. I feel like you both feel something, or you suspect that he has a crush on you, or vice versa. I don't know what it is, but you know, with the Ace of Swords coming out at the end of the reading is telling me he has to confront a lot of things. He has to look himself in the mirror and stop lying, because I have to read this upright in reversal. Like, what he chooses to do is lie to himself, lie to other people, when he can cut it out and just be forthright. But, you know, whatever. He's a shady individual and very egotistical with the Sun card in reverse. He thinks the world revolves around him. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please, and thank you. Let's talk about this King of Wands out here in reverse. Death card upright. Now, I just got a channel message. Like, he wants to end the toxicity within his life, because the Death card comes with toxicity and negativity, and it's known to be an ending and a transformation. He recognizes he comes across a bit entitled, or a bit bully, a bit of a bully, or he doesn't look at people with compassion, is what I'll say. But he wants to end that cycle. Let's talk about the Justice card out here upright. Ace of Cups out here in reverse. This is rejection. I don't know why this is rejection, but he's scared of rejection. Give me a second. If you were to produce samples of his semen, he would go to jail, is what I see here. You know, I feel like if he were to abuse his position, you would take him to jail and be like, hey, here's his DNA right here, because that's what I see here. But I feel like he hasn't even put himself out there, is what I'm getting here. Give me a second. It's getting a little murky. Justice card upright. He would rather act like he's not interested. He would rather act like he doesn't care with the Ace of Cups out here, because the Ace of Cups is all about using your heart space. So he uses a mask or a front. Let's talk about the Six of Pentacles, not giving. Nine of Swords. I feel like it puts you in a dark place with the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is all about anxiety, stress, and I feel like you needed the money. I feel like you needed the promotion, or you worked hard at it, and it was a rejection with the Nine of Swords, and it hurt you, okay? But, you know, the reason why it hurt you was because he didn't want to give properly, and what he wants to give is you pleasure in bed, because you see her in bed crying, but when I get the Nine of Swords in reverse, it's pleasure. So he'll give you, if he gets, like, he wants to mix business with pleasure. So how about the Lover card upright? Chariot card. This is definitely some of you guys' second reading, because I remember this duo coming out in my first reading. Okay, so some of you guys have more than one option, is what I'm seeing here, with the Chariot card out here and the Lover card. But I feel like if you were to take control of the situation, y'all would be able to go far. Y'all would be able to understand each other better, but instead he sees his world in black and white. And that's especially for a cross watch out there, okay? Because I feel like I have a cross watch out there that's very prejudiced and watches my content and who is a person of authority. So I'm gonna leave it there. Let's talk about this King of Swords out here in reverse. You're detached from him. He wants you to let down your guard. So I know I have a cross watcher, because he can sense that I'm aggressive within this reading, which I have every fucking right to be. Okay? I feel like he was defensive first. He's the one who created space. He's the one who said, get away. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to work with you. You know, and I feel like now he wants you to let down your guards. Which one is it? You're the one who started it. You know, now it's like, it's becoming childish. Let's talk about the Tower card in reverse. Things haven't happened yet. Emperor out here, he's still in control. He has nothing to fear with the Emperor out here upright, because he hasn't done any wrong. The only wrongdoing that he's done was not do the right thing, not take responsibility with the Emperor out here upright, not take a stand and say, you know what, this person wants to grow, this person wants to work, so why not allow them to? But instead, he thinks about his sexual desires more. That's the problem. The Emperor in reverse. Let's talk about that. Six of Pentacles out here upright. Now we went from Six of Pentacles in reverse to now it's upright. He should have given to you the first time, but what I see here is he gave to the wrong person. Now he's like, oh man, maybe I should give to the other person. Like he has more than one option, or he feels like he's entitled to more than one option. He'll deliver when he feels like it. Take all the time you want to. A lot of people aren't going to stick around for your bullshit. Excuse my language. I'm so sorry. Let's talk about this Ace of Swords, the truth. Sun card. Now the sun is all about truth, enlightenment, exposure. He's scared of exposure. And I'm not saying you guys were out there to expose him, but he should have recognized, at the very least, that you guys were hard working. Okay? It's clear as day. It doesn't take all day to recognize sunshine. Okay? He has to look himself in the mirror and see why he neglected, why he was withholding. Okay? Guys, it's been a reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace. Hey, what's up, Cinnamon Stick? Let's talk about who's keeping tabs on you. Great Spirit, what's going on with pile number 3, please and thank you. This might be your third reading because we have triples out here, so let's get it in. Without further ado, Great Spirit, what's going on with pile number 3, please and thank you. Hierophant, this is somebody that wants to employ you. The Hierophant is all about higher learning, work, and, school. But it's often a person of authority who looks out after people. This is a good start to your reading because I read uprights, reversals, I count my cards, and I take notes of the first card and the last card. I see an interview coming your way. So be prepared. What's going on? Page of Cups out here. I see some of you guys are sad right now. I feel like you guys got turned down or turned away, and I feel like they're going to reach out to you and they're going to offer you a second chance or a second interview, or they're going to fix what they broke, is what I'm getting here with this Page of Cups out here in reverse, because he has lots of toys. This is a child out here, and I feel like they were the ones that broke something, or they just messed up. They misjudged you, is what I'm getting here. Now, my Page of Cups plays emotional games with people's hearts, and I feel like you guys were like, damn, I really wanted this job, I really wanted this position, and you didn't get it, and now you're going to feel like this person of authority is playing games with your heart, is what I'm getting here. So you got a boss or a leader or somewhere where you wanted to work that's keeping tabs on you. I don't know how they're keeping tabs on you. We're going to find out soon, but they're keeping tabs on you. They want to call you back for an interview. They want to call you back for, more information. But I feel like you guys already were heartbroken. You guys were already turned away. My pages are known to be a new beginning, a new chapter, to use as heart space. And I feel like you were looking forward to a new beginning, but that never happened. What else you got? 4 of Coins. You guys let go. You recognize the truth out here is what I'm getting here. This is everything that you wanted. The 4 of I got the Four of Swords out here, which means this place or this job would have brought you peace. But I feel like, and you wanted to hold on to it with the Four of Coins, because the Four of Coins are all about control and holding on to things tightly. This is everything that you dreamt of, is what I'm getting here. Your wildest desires. But I feel like you recognized you were dealing with snakes. I read all my cards individually, so you were like, okay, they got a snake's nest over there. I'm going to move on. If they're going to judge me based on X, Y, and Z, then I'm going to let them go. Is what I'm getting here with the Four of Coins in reverse. Let's continue on, though. Page of Pentacles out here. Now we got a game going on. We have a spat. And you might want to go to pile 2 because I see the energy of them playing games because of their internal type of child. Like, you're dealing with adults that act like children is what I'm getting here with 2 pages out here in reverse. Whenever I get 2 pages in reverse, it's a childish game. And that's what I'm getting. My Page of Pentacles in reverse is known to be insecure. I don't know what the insecurity is, but I feel like there was, I don't even want to say better out there. They thought that better was out there. And I have more confirmation of that because I have the 5 of Pentacles out here in reverse. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse is upgrades and having better out there. The 5 of Pentacles upright is suffering a loss financially. So I feel like your back was against the wall financially and you needed a job, you needed somebody that was going to, provide you with income, and they didn't give it to you. They said, no, it's better out there with the 5 of Pentacles being out here in reverse, and I left you insecure. What else you got? We got Spirit up their ass, because my Ace of Wands in reverse turns into a newspaper about to graze a dog's nose. Spirit saw their actions, Spirit saw their childishness, Spirit led you to this arena, but they said, no, my arena, my toy, mine, 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 mine. And Spirit was like, no, not today. Okay, we got nothing but reversals, and the only reversal the only upright that we have is the Hierophant, and he's all about leadership. So I feel like now they want to be a good leader. What else we got? We got the 2 of Swords in reverse. I love having the 2 of Swords, and Spirit's telling me I have a cross watcher out there that watches my content and try to figure me out. They're biting their nails trying to figure me out when they should just figure themselves out. But I feel like this message resonates for you guys because the 2 of Swords upright is all about being closed off and not being able to see. But I feel like this message resonates for you guys. So I'm happy you're open to this message. What else you got? You got the 3 of Wands upright. This is a good ending to your reading, is what I'm hearing. But I feel like they're making plans because I count my cards. They got the 2 of Wands out here upright. They're making plans because Spirit got their attention, and now they're going to act. We have a boss or a leader that's going to act their age, is what I'm hearing. We have a boss or a leader that's going to, offer you a position and say, you know what, you were worthy the entire time. Gee, thanks. Gee, mister. Thanks so much. And here's that 4 of Swords that I was talking about. This place would have brought you so much peace, but you had to abandon it. You had to look elsewhere. Is what I'm getting here with the Hermit card. You weren't going to be a child. The Hermit is known to have wisdom and age, and he's known to be a sage. And I feel like you are not going to be dealing with no adult that's going to act like a child. Period. Great Spirit. Can I get closing remarks? Am I a little scorned? Yes, because I saw this Judgment card in reverse, and Spirit's telling me I'm being a bit harsh and a bit judgmental because everybody has misjudged, is what I'm getting with the Judgment card out here. So I digress. I'm not angry, but I digress. Great Spirit, can we get closing remarks, please, and thank you. 2 cards for the Page of Cups, 2 cards for the 4 of Coins, 2 cards for the 2 of Swords in reverse. Yikes. Buckle your seatbelts. Let's start off with the Page of Cups in reverse. What's going on here? So somebody has grown up. The King of Wands is known to be creative, known to take responsibility, and that's what I'm getting here with in comparison to the Page of Cups in reverse. And at first they wanted to, play tit for tat, or they wanted to play hide and go seek with your heart, and I feel like now they want to say, okay, you know what, you're good for the position. What else we got? We got the 5 of Cups. It came after you already cried a river, or you felt neglected, or you felt abandoned. You had to disassociate, The 3 of Cups out here, poured out means you had to disassociate. because the Three of Cups is all about having fun, celebration, and associating with those that you find fun. And I feel like it brought you misery that this person didn't recognize you. Now they want to recognize you. Let's talk about the Four of Coins out here in reverse, letting them go. Letting go of something that you want to work hard at. I feel like you were hardworking, but you had to let them go, and now they want you back because you were hardworking. Two of Swords out here in reverse. It's just more confirmation that this is resonating for you guys. It's more confirmation that this took your peace away. Like the Four of Swords is in reverse when it was upright. This would have brought you peace, but it took it away. How does that work? You know, I feel like you guys were open-hearted. You guys were an open book, yet they still judged you. Yet they were still closed off. You probably gave them 2 chances. You probably say, you know what? You were closed off. You made a mistake. We all make mistakes. Let me try it again. And they were still closed off. Let's move on to the Two of Swords, because as I mentioned, I like starting off with my duplicates. Two of Swords in reverse, being fully aware. 7 of Wands in reverse. They want you to let down your guard. A lot of you guys are a bit aggressive. A lot of you guys have defenses up and boundaries up because you left them in your heart space more than one time, and you weren't going to give them a third chance. So they want a third chance. Let's talk about it. Six of Wands. You remember when I said let's talk about it? I feel like if you guys do talk it out, you will reach victory. You will get somewhere, is what I'm getting here with the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is all about victory, all about public attention and a parade and getting through it. And I feel like you will get somewhere once you guys discuss it or discuss a job at the very least. Let's talk about this Hierophant. What's going on, Hierophant? Artist card out here. They suspected that you were a fraud. They suspected that you were a spy. They suspected so much. They assumed a lot of things. They didn't have concrete facts. They were looking at blueprints or rough drafts. I don't know what it is, but they were assuming so much, and they were visualizing their downfall, is what I'm getting here, when that was not your intention whatsoever. That was just their assumption. Let's talk about this Page of Pentacles out here in reverse, feeling insecure. Ace of Cups, you had to pour out this heart space. You had to pour out how much you love this arena because this person misused you and made you feel insecure. Let's talk about the Ace of Rods out here in reverse, Spirit. Queen of Swords out here. Spirit did not play that. The Queen of Swords is known to be cold-hearted, prickly, and Spirit had to match their energy. Since they wanted to be cold-hearted and prickly, Spirit had to disrupt their life. Somehow, some way, I don't know verbatim. I'm not out here being a witch or, you know, I can read cards, but I'm not out here trying to manifest negativity. That's Spirit's will. You know, I let people's free will be their free will. Let's talk about the Three of Wands out here. They want to act. Three of Wands being clarified by the Three of Wands, and we have the Six of Wands out here. Okay, so they want to act so you can, you know, get to a victory. But I feel like you gave them 2 chances, and now they want a third. So I feel like the third time is a charm, is what I'm hearing. So guys, be forgiving. Don't be so judgmental. Please like, share, subscribe. Peace. What's up, CARDAMOM Seed? Let's talk about who's keeping tabs on you. I don't know why I'm like this. Please forgive me. Great Spirit, what's going on? Pile number 4, please, and thank you. All right, we got a normal pile. Let's talk about it. I'm not directed to tell you to go to any other pile, so let's start off. Great Spirit, who's keeping tabs on pile 4, please, and thank you. Toxic family. I feel like you create a distance with toxic family is what I'm getting here, and that's why they have to keep tabs on you. My 10 of Cups is all about family, lifestyle, happiness, and I feel like you disassociated from fakes and frauds, people that didn't support you naturally, people that didn't tell you that they loved you, people that didn't support you or were at least a friend. I feel like you were fully aware that they were toxic, they were abusive, they were neglectful, and you say, you know what, I don't need you, you're a fraud. You know, I've never seen love from you. You know, I call you family, I call you blood, but you don't act like blood, you don't act like family. This is going to be funny for me because I know I got a cross watcher out there. Okay, that's why they are keeping tabs on me and my content, which is a shame. But let's continue on. This is y'all reading. Death card. You put an ending to it. And I also see death, literally. Some of you family members, I don't wish this on you, but some of your family members are gravely ill. I have to read uprights and reversals. I read uprights, reversals, I count my cards, and I take notes of the first card and the last card. Your family member, your blood, is sick and has ailments, is what I'm getting here, and they don't have long. And I'm not gloating, I'm not happy that their negativity has caught up with them, because the death card does come with negativity, okay? It surely does. It comes with negativity and toxicity. So we got the negativity all over these cards. With the 10 of Cups coming out in reverse, starting off your reading, nothing but negativity. And then we're going to follow it with the death card. They're scared what's going to happen on the other side. Their time is ticking is what I see here with this time capsule. Yikes. What's going on? Moon card in reverse. Now, the moon card in reverse for me is a spotlight to someone's shadow side. They're scared to be judged for their actions in this life. They've lied a lot. They've deceived a lot. They've used people is what I'm hearing. The moon card is all about deception, lies, illusions, emotions, fear. They're fearful of their time on earth. Okay, is what I'm getting here. I feel like this is a family that lied to you. Just naturally. You know, and I don't mean to say naturally, but like all they did was lie. And their lies caught up to them. What else we got? We got you guys walking away. Now, while you are walking away, they're stuck in the turbulence. The Six of Swords is all about going from a rough state to a calm state, and I feel like you're leaving them behind. They're going to experience turbulence. They're going to experience their ways. They're going to remember how they treated you. Based on, like, they're going to remember how they treated you because they're going to be faced with the same situation. That's how you learn. That's how you get through karma. That's how you pay off your karmic debt. What else we got? They feel like death is chasing them is what I'm getting here. Like they're really going through it health-wise. And like I said before, I'm not gloating. I'm not happy that another person is suffering because that's not what I do. You know, you have other people out there that are happy and that are sadistic, but that's not what I do. Okay? They feel like death is following them. They feel like negativity is following them. It's just what I'm reading here. What else we got? King of Cups in reverse. Now, the King of Cups in reverse is known to be a liar, known to not support people, is what I'm getting here. They could have been of support, and they're reminiscing a lot, too. They're reminiscing on their shoulda, coulda, wouldas, is what I'm getting here, because they could have been a boss, they could have been a leader that you were desiring. We could be talking about a man or a masculine individual, is what I'm getting here. But they were very apprehensive to show their heart space, very apprehensive to show support, is what I'm getting here with the King of Cups out here in reverse. Okay? What else we got ending this reading with? The Emperor out here in reverse. This is a person that was egotistical that thought you would come crawling to them. This is what I'm getting here. Very much entitled. Now, with them having to go through karmic debt, I'm getting a download right now, they're going to be kicked off their pedestal, is what I'm getting here. They're going to be introduced to a person like them, and then they're going to feel like, damn, why are they being so hard to me? Why are they being so neglectful? And that's how they learn their karma. So, like I said before, this is a generation. This is somebody that's older than you, is also what I'm getting here with the Emperor and the King of Cups. But they thought that they were authority. They thought they were the parent. You're supposed to respect them because they're blood, because they're your parent. If you don't give somebody respect, if you don't give somebody love, how can you expect it? I digress. We have somebody that was very greedy and also very needy is what I'm hearing. The King of Pentacles is known to be greedy, known to keep wealth to himself. Be careful of how you make your bed. Be careful of the bed that you make. Queen of Pentacles out here in reverse. And this could be a woman or a man. But this is a person that has masculine energy. Okay? Great Spirit. You know, there's some men out there that have feminine energy. I know me, I have feminine energy, but I've learned to balance it. And they haven't learned to balance their masculine and their feminine side. And that's their downfall, excuse me. Happiness. I feel like this message is making you happy. It's making you feel seen. Because a lot of you guys feel alone. That's what I'm getting here. Because the nines are all about what one person endures alone. You are not alone. Because I've been there. You know, I got the cross watcher out there. You know, you probably got a cross watcher watching you, like what this reading is all about. Great Spirit, can we get closing remarks, please? And thank you. I got 2 cards for the toxic family. So let's start there, because I like starting off with my duplicates. Let's talk about them. Toxic family, what's going on here? Chariot card, you moved past them. You found your victory elsewhere. This is synonymous of my 6 of Swords out here. You having to walk away from people that assume their position in your life. When you walked away from them, you found your victory. You found your peace. And it might not be all roses and cupcakes and pies, but it's a lot less turbulent. It's a lot less stressful with them in your life. Let's continue on. Tower card out here in reverse. Now the Tower is stress, is an emergency, is crisis. One, they were never there for you with an emergency. Like they were absent is what I'm getting here. 2, you're not suffering any fucking more. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, let me digress because I don't like cursing in my videos. That's disrespect to spirit. Let's talk about this death card out here. 5 of Wands in reverse. They have inner conflict because that's what 5 of Wands is. Oh, wait a minute. Some of them got in a physical fight, and that's why they have ailments and sickness. They got in a physical altercation is what I'm getting here, but most of them have inner conflict for their time coming to an expire. Okay, let's talk about this Moon card. What? Ace of Pentacles out here in reverse. Now, this is very much greedy. Like I mentioned before with the King of Pentacles being in reverse, they were very controlling. And I honestly feel like they had a blessing of money, but you would have never known with the Moon card because the Moon card is all about illusion, deception, and lies. They would rather lie to you than give you a handout. You see how both these hands are on this coin? You know, they were very controlling. Let's talk about the 6 of Swords out here. 4 of Swords out here, and I also have the 10 of Swords out here. I feel like you guys moved on. You moved past the bullshit. Excuse my language, please. I digress. You found your peace, but you found it after all the backstabbing. The 10 of Swords is out here, and it's all about backstabbing and, you know, treating people like crap. And I feel like they did you wrong, okay? But you had to move on and find your peace. Let's talk about this King of Cups out here in reverse, a liar. Ace of Cups out here in reverse, and we got the 2 of Cups in reverse. What the 2 of Cups in reverse is, they liked looking down on you. You weren't equals to them. The 2 of Cups is all about equals and seeing eye to eye. You were supposed to serve them, quote unquote, but they got the game messed up. Spirit, don't play that. I got Ace of Cups out here upright. Spirit said, you're supposed to use your heart space, fool. They was like, what heart space? So you're going to learn what a heart space is for that cross watcher. Let's talk about this Emperor out here in reverse. More entitlement. 5 of Cups out here. Now, this message brought them regret, sorrow, and loss. And I see more blackness. Just like I saw the black with the Death card out here. It's something about death and what they're going through right now that brings them sorrow and sadness. I don't gloat. I really don't. But what you should have did is you should have reached out and said, I missed you. Where have you been? You should have checked on a person. How are you doing? Do you need assistance? You should have been that responsible adult that you could have been, regardless if you're a man or a woman with the Emperor out here. You should have took a stand. Guys, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe. That's who's keeping tabs on you.